2, 3. I can hear myself. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2 for audio for softball. Okay. Good afternoon, softball fans. We welcome you to Mosinee as we get set for one of the biggest matchups in the state in this early portion of the softball season, non-conference action. It is the Galloping Ghosts of Kaukauna, 1-1 start to their season, taking on the 4-1 Mosinee Indians here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Mike Wendland. Trevor Zaleski alongside me today in this brand new and incredible press box. Big thanks to Mosinee allowing us up here and letting us work in here, as we're so glad to be with you guys here this evening as we get set for this one. Meeting happening right now with our coaches and umpires and captains. Kaukauna, of course, a year after year, one of the dynasties in Wisconsin softball. Just had their, I think, 95-game conference winning streak snap yesterday. They fell to Fond du Lac. They're looking to bounce back in a big way with a still very talented team under head coach Kyle Dunphy. Mosinee off to a great start, 4-1. They dominated yesterday as well in conference play, as both teams look to make another trip down to the Goodman Diamond in a couple of months' time at that state tournament. So as they wrap up this meeting, let's take a look at our starting lineups this afternoon. We'll start with Kaukauna. Leading off in center field will be a senior, number 19, Paige Bodenheimer. Batting second and doing the pitching will be a sophomore, number 29, Addie Belangi. Batting third in left field, number 16, junior Lily Boyle. Batting cleanup and at third base is number 31, senior Maddie Deering. Batting fifth and doing the catching, senior number 30, Taylor Federowitz. Batting sixth at first base, number 39, sophomore Natalie Lukow. Batting seventh at second base, number 24, Cassidy Steinecke, a sophomore. Batting eighth and playing shortstop will be a freshman, number 40, Evelyn Wellhouse. And hitting ninth in right field will be number 32, Rose Tomczyk, a freshman. So again, it's Bodenheimer, Belanger, and Boyle, Deering, Federowitz, and Lukau, Steinecke, Wellhouse, and Tomczyk for Kaukauna. As you do that, we'll turn things over to our public address for the lineups as well. So we'll turn things over to our PA.
And your Mosinee Indians. Here are today's starting lineups. First for Kaukauna. Leading off and playing center field, number 19, Paige Bodenheimer. Batting second and pitching, number 29, Addie Belanger. Batting third and playing left field, number 16, Lily Boyle. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 31, Madison Deering. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 30, Taylor Federowitz. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 39, Natalie Lukau. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 24, Cassidy Steinecke. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 40, Evelyn Wellhouse. And batting ninth in right field, number 32, Rose Tomczyk. Head coach for Kaukauna is Kyle Dunphy. And now the starting lineup for your Mosinee Indians. Leading off, the shortstop, number 35, Taylin Jerschley. Batting second and playing second base, number 22, Peyton Jerschley. Batting third and playing center field, number 34, Addison Henrik. Batting fourth and playing third base, number 23, Megan Troy. Batting fifth and catching, number 14, Briley Kaiser. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 27, Brooklyn Simonis. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 13, Allison Tim. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 11, Hannah Bars. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 7, Olivia Schrader. And pitching in the flex, number 18, Ava Bussey. Head coach for Mosinee is Cody Britsky. Tonight's umpires, behind the plate, Dave Drevick. On the bases, Louis Eisenman. At this time, we ask those who are able to please rise to honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Our anthem concluded. We're moments away from first pitch. Will be brought to you today by Fox Valley Tech. Each year, more than 6,000 high school students are getting a head start on their college education thanks to dual credit classes made possible by Fox Valley Technical College. These are college-level classes that high school students take for free, saving on average more than $600 per student. Learn more at fvtc.edu/gettechnical. Again, my name is Mike Wendland, Trevor Zaleski alongside me, and glad to be with you guys here from Mosinee, here at this beautiful ballpark, here to get things started. The defense for the Mosinee, your outfield will be Bars over in left, Henrik in center, and Schrader over in right. Troy will man the hot corner over at third base. It'll be Jerschley's up the middle, Taylor at short, Peyton at second, Simonis over at first base. Kaiser doing the catching for Ava Bussey. In the circle for Mosinee. And she'll face the top of the order, Paige Bodenheimer, to lead things off for Kaukauna.
Leading off the top of the first for Kaukauna, the center fielder, number 19, Paige Bodenheimer.
Bodenheimer, a future Butler Bulldog. First pitch, 4:59 Central Time, is a strike as Bodenheimer squared the bunt, pulled back, and it's 0-1.
First pitch, 4:59, 51 degrees.
Bodenheimer, great speed in center field. She'll slap one, foul, third base side. See a lot of similarities in her game to a lot of players we saw last year. Sydney Spear, this person comes to mind, former DC Ever star, now getting a lot of base running time for the Wisconsin Badger softball team. The 0-2. Fouled back. Bodenheimer will be followed by Belanger and Boyle. For Kaukauna in their charcoal uniforms, orange numbers and socks. That one up and away, ball one. Mosinee, their home whites, the purple pinstripes and numbers and letters. That one up as well. Things even back up 2-2. Fly ball, shallow left, bars ranging back, makes the call and the catch. And there's the first out of the afternoon.
Pitcher number 29, Abby Belanger.
As Belanger, the starting pitcher, will step in. Another left-handed hitter. At third base dugout, everyone near the entrance. Going to get their pitcher. As she's a slap hitter. That one fouled off the screen. And then off the railing. That takes some skill. Wanja, very back of the batter's box, open stance, approaching a slap-hitting approach. Will be in the circle in the bottom half of the first. That one bounces down and away, and it's 1-1. Earlier when they were talking with coaches, new turf in the circle, in the batter's boxes. She drops one down. Simona steps, throws, not in time. Infield hit. The speed of Belanger gets her on base. A perfect bunt.
Left fielder number 16, Lily Boyle.
Another left-handed hitter will be Lily Boyle, the left fielder. Junior. Wide stance, straight on, and there's a big swing, and that's fouled away. Third base side now to play. One out, runner aboard. We'll see if she looks to run. That one up, and it's even 1-1. And Briley Kaiser, the senior, behind the plate today. There's a fly ball into the left center, long run. Henrik can't get there on a dive. The throw is going to be cut off, and into second with a double is Boyle. So they'll be second and third, one down for the cleanup hitter, Maddie Deering, the senior. Henrik had a full-on dive on the backhand attempt, just could not quite get the race, a couple of feet short.
Third baseman
And once it ticked off her glove, Boulanger was not stopping. She gets to third and into second with the double as Boyle. Infield's coming in. And the first one is in there for a called strike on Deering. Back-to-back hits for the Ghosts. And that one on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. A strikeout would be huge for Ava Bussey. And that one just missing outside. Tried to freeze her with that heater. Just missed. That one's in there. Strike 3 called. A huge strikeout for out number 2, her first of the day. That'll bring up the catcher, Taylor Federowitz. Federowitz looking to help her pitcher, who's on third base, get a 2-out hit here. That one is up and away, ball 1. There's a decent amount of room in the backstop. The ball doesn't slow down with this turf. That one is a flare. That's going to be a fair ball down the left field line. That'll bring in a couple of runs. And taking second on the throw, a 2-run single, and then taking second on the throw is Federowitz. 2-0 Kaukauna. Didn't hit it hard, but placed it perfectly down that left field line.
Courtesy running at second for Kaukauna, number 3, Lily Hubers.
As Lily Hubers will run for the catcher.
Now batting first baseman, number 39, Natalie Luckow.
As Natalie Luckow, the sophomore, will step in another left-handed hitting. Goes at first base. And she'll hit a little flare into shallow left. That's slicing. That's a fair ball. That gets by bars, and that'll bring in a run as well. Luckow to second. It's 3-0. Four hits in the inning, 3 runs in.
Second baseman, Cassidy Steinecke.
As here's Steinecke. As that's a called strike, so a 2-out rally after the strikeout of Deering. A 2-run single from Federowitz and an RBI double from Luckow. That one up and away, ball 1. Again, neither ball hit hard, just, again, off the end of the bat, placed well down that left field line. Bars playing very deep and left. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. That one outside. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Second, Bussey gets her second strikeout. But Kaukauna strikes first. They get 3 runs on 4 hits. And they left 1 runner. After 1/2 inning, it's Kaukauna 3. Mosie's getting their first chance at the plate. As you are watching high school softball on Zaleski Sports.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Abby Belanger getting her warm-ups in for Kaukauna as we get set for the bottom half of the first. Might as well from our friends at Travel Leaders Discovery, specializing in creating personalized, unforgettable, and stress-free travel experiences for individuals, families, and groups of all sizes. Travel Leaders Discovery is a full-service agency booking beach vacations, cruises, hotel-only, and air hotel, Disney, house rentals, business travel, romantic travel, and family vacations anywhere you want to go. Call Travel Leaders Discovery, 833-TL-TRIPS. Visit them at www.tltrips.com. As Taylor Jersley will step in to lead things off, the Mosinee shortstop against the sophomore hurler. And the first one is in for a called strike. Defense behind her, Boyle in left, Bodenheimer in center, Tomchek in right. Off speed, floats in there for a called strike 2. Deering's over at third, up the middle. Wellhouse and Steinecke. Luckow over at first base, and Federowitz doing the catching. That one outside, and it's 1-2. Tried to freeze Talon. Jersley, and Henrik. 1, 2, 3 in the order. Again, goes with that off-speed, pop-up, foul ground, and that will get just out of play. That is a dramatic change of speed to that changeup. For Belanger. Ground ball, what a catch at third. What a line drive bullet, and Deering makes a diving play. Wow. Put a star on that one. That was a spectacular catch.
Second baseman number 22, Peyton Jersley.
I thought I was going to short hop, but she catches it on the fly. Really no just reaction. One down for Peyton Jersley. And she'll hit one down the line and left. That's going to be down on a hop. And a base hit for Jersley, and she'll retreat back to first. Boyle almost got there and left. She played on a short hop. And a one-out base runner for Addie Henrik.
Center fielder number 34, Addison Henrik.
Jersley on the run. She'll dive in with a stolen base. Pitch was a ball. Mosinee likes to run. They steal a ton of bases. That one will miss. Check swing, foul. Two balls and a strike on Henrik. There's one going back to that off speed, and that one missing up and away. Big hitters count for Henrik. He's got plenty of pop in that bat. And she'll take ball 4 up and away, and there's 2 on, 1 out for Megan Troy. The sophomore third baseman getting the cleanup spot. That one outside. 5 out of 6 have missed the zone. Troy representing the tying run here in the bottom of the first. There's a line drive into the right center field gap. That's down. That'll bring in a run. They'll go first to third. They'll be at the corners. They'll throw back behind the runner. Henrik's back at third safely. An RBI single. For Troy, it's 3-1.
Catcher number 14, Briley Kaiser.
Here's Briley Kaiser. As well, if you need a game plan that delivers marketing victories, Bear Performance Marketing is your full-service partner for strategic success. Brand development to social media marketing, promotional solutions. They streamline your marketing for maximum results. Learn more, BAERPM.com. As that's down and away, throw down to second. Is late, and then he's throwing in, and double steal successful. Henrik scores, make it 3-2. Troy steals second, so that's a double steal. You can go more. That's BAERPM.com for our friends over at Bear Performance Marketing. So the first and third play works in a game I broadcasted for the second straight day. So that one will miss up. Wrightstown pulled it off in baseball action yesterday in Wapaka. Pulled off the first and third. Tying run now at second. One out, and it was a sparkling defensive play, the only out of this inning. That one down. And Belongia struggling to find the zone right now. That one in there for a called strike. And that one missing up and away. There's ball 4. Second walk of the inning. That'll bring up Simonis.
First baseman number 27, Brooklyn Simonis.
For I remember last year a game that we ended up not broadcasting to the rain, but I stayed here and got some photos. She homered against Pines. And there's that changeup in there for a called strike. Seems to be the pitch she can locate the best so far is that changeup. And that one very top of the zone. Strike 2 called. The 0-2 is there. Back to that changeup. Frozer. And that's out number 2. First strikeout for Addie Belongia. So here's freshman Allison Tim, the designated player, up for the at-bat here. And the first one will miss. 2 on, 2 outs. 2 runs in. And going back to that changeup, missing up. Two runs in on 2 hits. And it's on the inside corner with a fastball, strike 1. Went back to that changeup. Tim waiting back, gets a piece, fouls it back, and it's 2-2. I can see she brings pretty good velocity out of the circle, and then when she goes to that changeup, I can see so far every hitter who's faced has had a hard time waiting back. Way off, definitely off the front foot. And they go right back to the heat. She's late, a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts for Belongia, but 2 runs come across for Mosinee on a couple of hits and 2 runners left. We have played 1 inning here from Mosinee. It's 3-2 Kaukauna on Zaleski Sports.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Second inning on the way as we just wait for the gear to get put on. Reminder as well from our friends over at Amplitel Technologies, boosting IT and technology for businesses in Northeast Wisconsin and beyond. From help desk support to Wi-Fi and phone solutions, trust the experts at Amplitel. Visit ampliteltech.com for a free consultation. For a free consultation. For Kaukauna, it'll be 8, 9, and 1. We have Evelyn Wellhouse to lead things off, followed by Rose Tomczyk, and back to the top of the order with Bodenheimer. So a couple of freshmen and then the senior. So Wellhouse, the freshman, shortstop. And a fastball in there, strike one in the inside corner. Each pitcher got a couple of strikeouts in their first inning of work. That one fouled back. Quickly, 0-2. Got a pretty young team. We're going to 4 seniors, 2 of them in the lineup. A couple of freshmen starting. Finding their ideal lineup to try and make another run as their strike 3 called on the inside corner. Third strikeout for Ava Bussey. To bring up the right fielder, freshman Rose Tomczyk. Left-handed hitter. Open stance. She looks to bunt. Couple of hops for Troy. Steps, throws, and nobody there. It's down the line. She'll get to second. A hit and an error. A base hit, an E5. And Kaukauna back in business here in the second. Some speed on the base pass for Bodenheimer. Paige Bodenheimer flew out to left field back in the first inning. And she bunts. Bussey steps, throws, sacrifice successful. 1-4 on the putout. Into third is Tomczyk. Two down for Belongia. She had an infield hit. Came around to score back in the first. She'll slice that one. Third base side now to play. And a half-hearted swing and a miss. And it's quickly 0-2. Mosinee looking to strand a runner. Bunts one hopper right back to Bussey. Throws it in plenty of time. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, an error, and a runner left. And after inning and a half, it remains 3-2 Kaukauna on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. B-BT.com
Bottom half of inning number 2 will be 8-9-1 for Mosinee. Barr, Schrader, and Jerschley. 3-2 Kaukauna after 1.5. 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 left through inning and a half for the Ghosts. Might as well for friends over at Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows that are built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, the guarantee quality you can trust. As Hannah Bars will lead things off.
Left fielder, Hannah Bars.
Bars a freshman. And a big swing and a miss. That's in there as well, and it's 0-2. Mosinee had 2 on and 1 out back in the first, and back-to-back strikeouts of Simonis and Tim. Got Belongia out of the inning. That one up and away, didn't get the chase, 1-2. That one popped foul and out of play. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. She fights it off, and that thought for second terms, have to go make a play with the open window here. It's a small target, but it is open. Bars weighted back enough on that changeup. Yeah, I wonder if she'll go fastball here. She does, but doesn't get the chase. She riser goes above the letters. Evens things back up. Wade's back, pops it up third base side, running it down, but not able to make the play is Deering. It's a foul ball. She covered a good bit of ground, just couldn't quite get there. Just tipped off the end of the glove. And that goes back to the changeup, gets the swing and a miss, maybe a foul tip, but either way, it's the third strikeout in a row for Addie Belongia. So one down for Olivia Schrader, the junior right fielder.
Number 7, Olivia Schrader.
That one up and away. For a second, I thought Trevor had a game all year. He's got to practice softball. One of the ones you use in the gym. That one bouncing in there. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Foul tipped into the mitt, 2-1. There's a drive into center. Bodenheimer going back. That's over her head. That's going to be off the wall. That's going to be a long, hard-hit single for Schrader. That was a missile to dead center. If you got a little bit more wind blowing out, that had a chance.
Shortstop, number 35, Taylor Jerschley.
But with the wind blowing in, which honestly feels really nice blowing in through the windows here. Here's Jerschley to lead things off. She had a rocket at third base her first time up. Was robbed of extra bases by Deering. That's up and away, ball one. Taylor Jershey with plenty of power of her own. Ball two. Roswell Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan. It's going to keep your water pure and healthy, unparalleled service, and convenient delivery options. There's that changeup. You can tell with Belongia, whenever she needs a strike, she's trusting that off speed, and Mosinee's been off balance with it so far the first 2 innings. That one's on the corner, strike 2. And she's got enough difference in velocity. It's significant that it's hard to wait back on that changeup when you know that fastball is going to get there fairly quickly. 2-2 on Taylor Jershey. She pops it up into center. The call and the catch by Bodenheimer for out number 2. And there was that changeup again. And Taylor just couldn't quite wait back enough and fought it off right off the handle.
Second baseman, Peyton Jershey.
Here's Peyton Jershey. She singled and scored back in the first. And once again, off speed in there for a called strike. Ground ball up to the middle into center field, a base hit. They'll go station to station. So 2 on, 2 outs for Henrik. Addie drew a walk and scored her first time up. Looks like they got the walk-up music fixed in the dugout. That one up, ball 1. Tying run at second here in the second inning. Back to that changeup. That one up as well. It's 2-0. Troy stands on deck. That's in there with a fastball on the outside corner, 2-1. Peyton Jershey over at first, Schrader at second, 2 down. 2-1 count on Henrik. There's back to that changeup. Federowicz tried to frame it, didn't get the call. It's 3-1. No ABS in high school softball. You got to try and frame it. The 3-1 is ball 4. Henrik will walk for the second time, and they're loaded for Troy. Megan Troy singled home a run back in the first.
Third baseman number 23, Megan Troy.
The cleanup spot. She'll hit a ground ball. That's a foul ball. Deering was just foul when she grabbed that, and that would have been a tough play. She's got the arm to make that throw, but it would have been a tough one. Waits back and a fly ball into center. Bodenheimer back in a couple of steps, makes the call, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Mosinee threatens. They get a couple of hits, but they left them loaded, and after 2 complete, Kaukauna still leads 3-2 on Zaleski Sports.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
It's easy.
come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Top half inning number 3. 3, 4, and 5 for Kaukauna. Boyle, Deering, and Federowitz. Goes up by a run, 3-2 against Ava Bussey. Marcella's team has been Orthopedics, proudly continuing to offer complimentary sports physicals and Central Wisconsin athletes. Call 715-344-0701. Schedule your appointment this summer. Again, 715-344-0701. Boyle doubled back in the first. Ground ball up the middle. Jersley is there in a couple of hops. Steps, sidearm, flip in time. 1 pitch, 1 out. One down for the senior third baseman, Maddie Deering. Called out on strikes back in the first, but she's got one of the plays of the day with that defensive play that, you look back at it now, did save a run because Jersey would have been running for a while if she hadn't made that play. Big swing and a miss. High fastball, and it's 0-1. That one fouled back. Quickly 0-2. 5 hits, 3 runs. All earned through 2 1/3. For Ava Bussey, she's got 3 strikeouts. Missed outside to try to get the chase, 1-2. Now we'll skip in there, 2-2. And a great crowd, plenty of vehicles and people here. 2 of the premier programs in the state going head-to-head. There's a half swing, and she went around. Strike 3. 4th strikeout for Ava Bussey. 2 up, 2 down for Federowitz. She singled home a couple of runs back in the first. Should say of the 4 seniors, 3 in the lineup. Federowitz, the senior backstop. She swings and fouls that one straight back, and it's 0-1. Check swing, first base side. Simonis is there, and she'll make the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Bussey. She's put down the last 5 she's faced, and after 2.5, it remains 3-2 Kaukauna on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Bottom half of inning number 3. Kaiser, Simonis, and Tim, 5, 6, and 7 for Mosinee. There's Addie Belongia. Whereas over our friends at Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Location, Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. You can learn more at nicolaybank.com today. I'm glad to have you joining us. My name is Mike Welland. Trevor Zaleski alongside on the production side. First game here in the new press box here in Mosinee. Again, we can't say thank you enough. Building this structure, and it guarantees us that for schedule here, we'll be here Don't worry about weather. Kaiser drew a walk. She'll hit a ground ball to short. One motion. The throw is not in time. Infield hit. Slow roller, and Wellhouse got rid of it pretty quickly, but there wasn't a lot on the throw because she had to rush it. And an infield hit. So here's Simona. She was called out on strikes back in the first. She squares, bunts it. It'll be picked up on the short hop. Throw to first is in time. Sacrifice successful. No, again, the throw behind the runner. She's back in there safely. 1-4 on the putout. I thought for a second off the bat there might have been a chance for a play to make the catch, but it was a little bit of air on that one, but it was played on the short hop. So here's Tim. She struck out swinging back in the first, tying run at second base. That'll bounce in there, ball one. Redwood Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses for a very long time, since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. There's a ground ball fair on the left field line. That'll tie the game. That's going to go into the corner. And that's going to get out of play. That should be a ground rule. That should be a double. That'll be a double, an RBI double for Tim. And we are tied. They got past the boundary of the fence.
Left fielder Hannah Bars.
So here's Bars. She struck out swinging back in the second. Tied game. Go ahead run at second. Ground ball to first. That's going to be a nice play. The flip in time. 3-4 on the putout. And again, they'll throw back behind the runner. So 2 down for Schrader, who hit one off the center field fence her first time.
Right fielder Olivia Schrader.
There's that changeup once again in there, called strike, 0-1. Bodenheimer now playing her deeper than she did back in the second inning. Now it'll bounce in there. Federowitz working behind the plate. 1-1. Tim, the go-ahead run over at third base here in the bottom half of the third. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball. And it's 1-2. If Belanger can locate that fastball with that changeup she has, she's tough to hit. But she's just been inconsistent with her command, especially of that fastball so far. There's a fly ball into left. Boyle right there in her tracks to make the catch, and the inning is over. However, Mosinee does tie it, run on 2 hits, and they left 1. And after 3, it's a brand new game. 3-3 your score on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
So we go to the fourth. We Natalie Luckow. Well, for 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union's been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong Valley Communities Credit Union, where community comes first, federally insured by NCUA. First pitch, a fastball low. Ball 1. Look how doubled home a run back in the first. Ground ball off the facing of the first base Mosinee dugout. Ball and a strike. That one popped up, foul ground. Kaiser makes the catch, doesn't even drop the mask. That's out number 1. I think she's getting some chirps from her own dugout about just drop the mask.
Second baseman, number 24, Cassidy Steinecke.
She got the first part right. Get the mask off so you can see clear and just throw it off to the side. So here's Steinecke. She struck out back in the first. That one just a touch low, maybe a bit in. Ball 1. Cassidy Steinecke. Sophomore at second base. That one will miss as well, and it's 2-0. Reservoir friends at Mosinee Family Chiropractic, providing personalized care to improve your well-being and quality of life. Schedule your next appointment. Call 715-693-4144. Again, 715-693-4144. 2-1 the count on Cassidy Steinecke. Another one fouled back. Already game number 6 for Mosinee, 4-1. That one up at the shoulders, and the count runs full. Bussey has not walked a batter yet. Struck out 4. Should say, 4. 5, as there's called third strike on that outside corner. That's out number 2. That's 7 consecutive. Set down by Ava Bussey, as Wellhouse will check in. She was called out on strikes back in the second. She'll swing away and pop that one, foul up and out of play. 0-1 on the freshman shortstop. That's in there, called second strike. As Bussey continuing to work. There's a line drive up and a backhanded snag by Jershly. Peyton Jershly makes a nice play and ends the inning. That's 8 in a row set down by Mosinee after the Tom check hit back in the second. We're halfway through this one. It's 3-3 on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Bottom half of inning number 4, a 3-3 game between powerhouses Mosinee and Kaukauna. And Michael here, Trevor Zaleski, Myers-Oley with All Roads Real Estate in Mosinee brings you a great blend of experience and knowledge with local realtors who support the community, schools, and programs. For buying, selling, renting, or commercial, let All Roads Real Estate lead you home.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth, shortstop.
Top of the order, Jersley, and Henrik. Taylor Jersley 0 for 2. Line out and a fly out. And she'll take a strike on the outside corner. 3 strikeouts for Addie Belongia through 3 innings of work. There's that changeup again. It's 0-2. She's walked 3, given up 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned. There's the Ricky Vaughn fastball just a bit outside, and it's 1-2. Endearing right on the line. That'll bounce in there on 1 hop. It's 2-2. There's a fly ball into left. Boyle going back, still going back. That's going to 1 hop the fence. Jersley will cruise into second base with a leadoff double. That ball just kept on carrying. Again, wind blowing in from left center.
Second baseman, Peyton Jersley.
So go ahead run in scoring position here in the 4th for Peyton Jersley, who's 2 for 2. Couple of singles on run scored. We'll get a mound visit or a circle visit. Try and just settle things down. As a reminder as well that from home projects, home repairs, sporting goods, rental services, and automotive, turn to Charlie's Hardware. No matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware. Mosinee, it's going to get the job done. So leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you got work to do. Also, from our friends at Newton Electric, from residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture. Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online, newtonelec.com, NEWTONELEC.com. Meeting adjourned. Taylor Jersley back to second. Peyton Jersley to the plate. And that fastball right there, strike 1. Singles in the 1st and 2nd innings for Peyton Jersley. She scored a run, also stole a base back in the 1st. That one will miss up. Ball on a strike. Mosinee looking for their first lead of the day. They gave up 3 in the 1st, but they got 2 back in the bottom half and tied it up in the 3rd. There's a fly ball into center. Bodenheimer going back near the fence. She'll make the catch just shy of the wall, and there will be no tag. Bodenheimer with a nice play and a nice throw. She was backed up. Used her offhand to find the fence. Made the catch maybe a step or 2 shy of the wall. And another one where if the wind's blowing out, that's probably gone. But it ends up just being a loud out number 1. Here's Henrik. She's walked twice. There's a strike on Addie. 0-1. Might as well go to Sherrill Tire for the latest in your auto service needs and find your location. SherrillTire.com. That one low with a fastball. 1-1. There's that changeup again, a called strike, and had her off that front foot, off balance. I mean, that pitch is a good 10-plus miles an hour slower. Just doesn't get there. Then she can go right back to the riser there, and that one missing up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one, the window changeup, and that was ripped foul. So we'll see if she maybe goes back to that changeup. She had her out in front. Or should you try and speed things up, go back to the heat? Fastball missing up. Count runs full, 3-2. Got Troy on deck. Popped her up, right field side, long run. And out of play, foul. Fouled off again, went to the fastball, and that time she got it at the knees. She hit her spot, but Henrik's able to fight it off. We'll try it again, full count. And again, that changeup popped up, foul ground behind the plate. And out of play. 10-pitch at bat for Henrik. She's drawn 2 free passes in the game. What an at bat so far. And that's a fly ball into right center, long run. That's going to be caught out there in right. Nice play by the freshman, Rose Tomchek, in the gap to get the out and keep Jersley at second. Ranging into right center, reaches across on the backhand to make the play. So here's Megan Troy, 1 for 2 with an RBI single back in the first. That one up, ball 1. Belanja's worked through a little bit of trouble. She hit the leadoff double to Taylor Jersley. But then she's got a couple of deep flyouts that were hit well. And there's a pop-up shallows or into center. Still going back. Bodenheimer's going to get there. That ball, again, just kept on carrying to center, and the inning is over. 3 straight flyouts after the leadoff double. Mosinee gets a hit, strands a runner, and we're through 4. Your score remains 3-3 on Zaleski Sports.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting in that it was a class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
Just like these players are bringing their very best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors is bringing top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Score big, trusted local, and affordable service. It'll be 9-1-2 for Kaukauna here in the 5th. Tomchek will lead things off. A little one-hand swing. Simona steps, throws, not in time. Exact same thing she did in the second. She was the last person to reach base until herself. Infield single. That was a one-handed swinging bunt. Her top hand was completely off the bat when she made contact. Back to top of the order, Bodenheimer. She'll take ball 1. Bodenheimer 0 for 1. A fly out, and she dropped down a sacrifice last time. That one slapped foul to the third base coaching box. Bodenheimer trying to slap one into play. Very least advance that go-ahead run to second. She bunts and she gets it down. Bussey steps, throws, in time, got her, going to third. The throw is going to be late, and she's in there. Sacrifice 1-4 for Bodenheimer, and it's the best possible thing, a 2-base sacrifice. And the speed of Rose Tomczyk gets her into third base. Aggressive base running. So one down for Addie Belongia. Single and a comebacker. 1 for 2. Infield is in. She bunts it. Looking her back, throw to first in time. Rose going to go to the plate. The throw is going to be not in time. Oh, they got her. They got her. Called out at the plates. A double play. Or 4-2 for the third out. 5-4 on the second out. And the inning is over. So a hit and nobody left through 4.5. It's still 3-3 on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Take your education out of the classroom and give new spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
So we go to the bottom of the 5th. The pitching change for Kaukauna. Sophomore Lily Baumgartner will take the circle of right-handers, a straight switch. So Belongia is done for the day, and Baumgartner will take over. She'll face 5, 6, and 7. Kaiser, Simonis, and Tim for Mosinee. 4 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs all earned. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. So Kaiser, who's got a walk and a single in the game, scored a run. Takes a big swing, comes up empty. It's 0-1. A thriller here in Mosinee right now, 3-3. Ground ball to second. Plenty of time to make the throw over for Steinecke, and that's out number 1. Whereas from our friends at Foundation Finance, you can start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit fun living group, and full-time benefits. That's going to start day 1. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Is Brooklyn Simonis. It's 0 for 1, a strikeout and a sacrifice. That one will miss outside, ball one. Two and 0. Again, early in the season, only game 3. Coach Dunphy trying to find his ideal lineup, pitching rotation. That one flied into right, ranging over in foul ground, and that'll drop foul. Diving attempt from Tomchak. She just couldn't quite get there. Two balls and a strike on Simonis. She goes to a changeup and misses. It's 3-1. And that one is in there. It's a called strike. The count goes full. 3-2 on Simonis. There is someone throwing behind the dugout over on the Kaukauna side. And that one will be missing. Ball 4, a one-out walk. For Allison Tim. Tim singled home a run back in the third. The ground rule double. Just squeaked one down that left field line. That one will miss up for ball 1. Might as well Express Employment. Get the help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations Wausau, Stevens Point, Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. And again, going with an off speed and missing low. That one inside, 3-0. Mosinee 7 hits in the game. And ball 4, back-to-back walks. Yes, here's Bars. Bars 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. We'll see if she looks to maybe sacrifice. Schrader on deck. Deering playing in at third. She squares and bunts it foul. She squares again, and she gets it down. It's a good one. Only play to first is in time. Sacrifice successful. We're going to throw back behind the runner again, and Simonis is there. 5-4 on the sacrifice for out number 2. Second and third for Schrader. Schrader 1 for 2. She singled off the center field fence back in the second, flew out to left back in the third. Go-ahead run at third. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. That one down and away. He evens things up 1-1. Boylan left playing deep. Little bloop will get the job done. She chased one down and away, and it's 1-2. That's how the 3 runs came across for Kaukauna in the top half of the first. They get a couple just little flares down that left field line, perfectly placed. Ground ball to short. The throw is going to be in time to get the out and end the inning 6-3. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, but 2 runners left. And after 5 complete, we remain tied. 3-3 your score on Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $30 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
So we go to the 6th. 3-4-5 for the Galloping Ghosts. In a tie game, they got 3 in the first. Mosinee got 2 in the bottom half and then 1 in the third to tie it. Boyle, Deering, and Federowitz here in the 6th. Boyle 1 for 2, single or double and a run scored back in the first. She'll take one low for ball 1. Well, she's given up 6 hits and 3 runs through 5 innings. She's not walked a batter. Struck out 5. Ground ball up the middle. Jerschley is there. Steps and throws. 1 down. I'll bring up Maddie Deering. Deering 0 for 2. A couple of strikeouts in the game. 1 looking, 1 swinging. Might as well as we get ready for this one. That's not too hot and not too cold. Turn to Four Seasons Heating and Cooling and Kronewetter for all of your AC and heating needs. Commercial or residential, newer units or repair. Call Four Seasons Heating and Cooling in Kronewetter as she bunts it foul. And that's Four Seasons Heating and Cooling. That one on the corner, strike 2. Outside of that, really that first inning, Bussey's been great in the circle. That one rising up. Doesn't get the chase, 1 and 2. She gave 4 hits and 3 runs in that first, but just 2 hits in the 4 1/3 sense. Both of those are infield hits by Tomchek. And even the hits she's given up haven't been super hard contact. That one popped up shallow right. Peyton Jerschley calls for it, makes the catch just beyond the infield turf. That's out number 2. I'll bring up Taylor Federowitz. 1 for 2, a 2-run single back in the first.
Catcher number 30, Taylor Federowitz.
She popped up to first her last time. And she takes a fastball in the outside corner. Ground ball in the hole. Into left field, a base hit. So 2-out single for Federowitz. As we'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher. Lily Hubers. The other senior on this roster. She'll run with 2 outs for Natalie Luckow, the first baseman. 1 for 2, an RBI double back in the first. She squares, pulls back, runner going, throw to second, will be in time, and they got her. 2-6 on the caught stealing. Ends the inning, so again, no runs a hit and nobody left. We're through 5.5. This game remains tied at 3. It's going to be a final at-bat win for someone on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with a smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Bottom half of the 6th. Baumgartner back out there for another inning of work. And now she's got to go through the top of the order. Jerschley, and Henrik. Will be a final at-bat win for somebody in this non-conference game. Two teams with dreams of Madison. Granted, that's a couple months away yet, but never too early to dream. Taylor Jerschley, 1 for 3. She doubled off the left field fence back in the 4th. Of course, as she comes to the plate, the wind starts blowing in again. And that one misses outside, ball 1. This is Mosinee. This is who you want up. You want to your top 3. Big swing and a miss. She was swinging for the second fence. Ball and a strike. That one outside, 2-1. Baumgartner had a couple of walks. Got out of trouble, though, in that 5th. Line drive right again. Second time she did a rocket at Deering, who makes the play for out number 1. I mean, she was either catching that or she was tumbling into left field. That ball was hit right at her collarbone. 1 down for Peyton Jerschley, 2 for 3. Flew out to deep center her last time. That one down and away, ball 1. And last time up, Peyton hit one, about as deep as you're going to hit one. And Bodenheimer playing her in center field respectively, playing very deep. Same with Boyle in left. That one will miss as well. It's 2-0. Mosey's put some good swings. Again, maybe for 10 degrees warmer, the wind not as strong blowing in. They might have had 3 or 4 homers. That one in there. It's a called strike on Peyton Jerschley, 2-1. We also hat tip to Kaukauna. Their defense has been very good, especially their outfield defense. Boyle, Bodenheimer, and Tomczyk have been sure-handed and strong in that outfield. It's 2-2 now as that one fouled back. They've all made some really nice plays. Go back to the Henrik fly ball back in the 4th. Tomczyk ranging the right center field gap to make a play. That one rolled. That's going to be a fair ball. Federowitz steps, throws, and not in time. She beat it out. Infield hit. Bang, bang play at first. Jerschley's got her 3rd hit. Luckow made the stretch at first, and it was bang, bang. Tie goes to the runner. So here's Henrik. Couple of walks, and she flew out to that right center field gap her last time up after a 10-pitch at bat. Runner going from her knees. The throw is not in time. Stolen base. Pitch was a called strike. Second stolen base for Jerschley. Now the go-ahead run at second with just 1 out. That one on the corner. And it's 0-2. Baumgartner looking for her first strikeout. She's got 2 walks and a hit through an inning and a third. And that strike 3 called. Change speeds, gets to the corner and gets her first strikeout, and that's a big out number 2. And it's going to be up to Megan Troy.
Third baseman, Megan Troy.
Troy 1 for 3, an RBI single back in the first. She's flown out twice since then. Once to center, once to right. And again, that this lollipop changeup. It's almost like a curveball. Just floats in there and drops right over the zone. Then she goes to the heat and gets a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. It's such a nasty combo for a pitcher if you can locate both of those pitches. I mean, if you look on the baseball side of things, is what Devin Williams did for so well for so many years. Goes the fastball, misses outside. It's 1-2. For coaches say over the years, whether it's baseball or softball, fastball changeup is the nastiest combo you can probably have. And gets the swing and the miss. So back-to-back strikeouts. Ends the 6th. No runs, a hit, and a runner left for Mosinee. We're going to go to the 7th. It's a tie game, 3-3 on Zaleski Sports.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
We go to the 7th. Tie game. Be 6, 7, and 8 for Kaukauna. Lookout will be back in the box. She was at the plate when Hubers was caught stealing. It'll be Steinecke and Wellhouse.
Leading off the 7th for Kaukauna, first baseman Natalie Lookout.
Bussey scattered 7 hits over 6 innings. Just 3 in her last 5 of work. 5 strikeouts. There's a drive into deep right, hooking foul. That ball was smoked. That's the best contact Kaukauna's had today, and that ball was, again, it kind of went out of my view, but from the angle it looked like it was probably would have been gone. And way gone. Will just be just a long strike. That one low, evens things up. Can look out 1 for 2. RBI double back in the first. Popped up, shallow left. Jersley ranging over. She'll make the play. Just past the infield, and that's out number 1. 1 down for Cassidy Steinecke.
Second baseman, Cassidy Steinecke.
Steinecke 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Swinging back in the first, looking in the fourth. That one right there, strike 1. The bottom of the 7th, Mosinee will have Kaiser, Simonis, and Tim. 5, 6, and 7 against Baumgartner. The question is, will they be tied or are they going to be chasing some offense? Be a final at-bat win. That one just inside, gets that front leg out of the way, 2-1. That one popped back and out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes on Steinecke. Got her swinging. There's the hat trick for Steineke, her third strikeout, the sixth for Bussey. 2 down for Evelyn Wellhouse. She is 0 for 2. She struck out in the second. A little flared line drive to second. Back in the fourth. That was picked by Peyton Jersey on the backhand. That one low, ball 1. That one just outside. It's 2-0. That one low. It's 3-0. Bussing to try and climb the ladder. I think from hearing both coaches trying to get her attention, this will be an auto take. And that's in there for a called strike right at the knees. It's 3-1. And there's ball 4. That one low and maybe a touch in. First walk given up by Bussey today. So a runner aboard for Rose Tomchak, who's got 2 bunt singles. So we'll get a visit to the circle. Just make sure their defense is all in the right place. Again, twice in this game, Rose Tomchak has got the bunt down and flew down the baseline. One was more of a traditional bunt. Last time was a kind of a half swing with one hand. She ended up being thrown out at the plate to end the inning. That was back in the 5th. If she can reach, that did things back to the top of the order in Bodenheimer.
Right fielder, Rose Tomchak.
She'll slap one foul, third base side. Infield playing in after, and she's bunted a couple of times. So that one, well, again, in that first inning, a couple of swings just like that. We're able to find some fair territory. She does it again. This time left the bars right in her tracks, makes the catch. And the inning is over. The 2-out walk gets stranded. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Mosinee's going to look to walk it off. They have 5, 6, and 7 coming up on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Last half of the 7th. Lily Baumgartner's going to try and send this one to extra. She's going to have to go through 5, 6, and 7. Briley Kaiser, Brooklyn Simonis, and Tim. Mosinee's going to look to walk it off. Kaiser 1 for 2. Singled and scored back in the 3rd. Grounded up to 2nd. Her last time. That one will be down low, ball 1. Kaukauna again got 3 in the first. Mosinee answered the bottom half with 2 of their own. They tied it in the 3rd. That's been all your scoring. Both teams have had their chances. Ground ball to short. Couple house for Wellhouse. Throws, 1 down. 1 out for Simonis. 0 for 1. This one struck out in the first, dropped down a bunt back in the 3rd, walked in the 5th. That one outside, ball one. And Simone's got some pop. A couple homers in her career. Now one inside. 2-0. Three and 0. Taking all the way, she'll take a strike. And that'll miss. That's ball four. So the winning run is on.
Designated player, Allison Tim.
And here up comes the freshman. Tim tied the game with an RBI double back in the third. Slice one down the left field line. That one down low. A couple of freshmen due up. Bars on deck. 2-0. Tim is 1 for 2. It's 3-0. That one bounces in there. Burmer's got 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, has allowed 1 hit. Taking all the way, she'll take a strike. Simonis at first. That's a ground ball right back to the circle. There will be no play at second. They'll get the out there. That's out number 2. It's up to Hannah Bars. Winning run at second.
Left fielder, Hannah Bars.
Bars 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. She had to sacrifice her last time. That's on the outside corner. Strike 1 called. Simonis, the winning run, stands on second. That one is low. Schrader stands on deck. Line drive right back at Baumgartner, and we're going to extras. The one-out walk stranded at second will go to 8. It's still 3-3 on Zaleski Sports.
I actually described Fox Valley Tech as a home away from home.
It was very comforting that it was the class size of 20 people or less.
Cost is a huge factor. When I look at Fox Valley Technical College, you're not spending that much for a degree.
If I was 30 when I went back to school here, I have had no regrets.
I think the hands-on training really sets us apart.
They will do anything to make sure that you succeed. You are going to get the education that you came for.
It only is fair that a game between these two power teams goes to extras. We're in the 8th, tied at 3, and it's the top of the order for Kaukauna.
Leading off center fielder, Paige Bodenheimer.
Mosinee will have 9, 1, and 2 in the bottom half of the 8th. Bodenheimer will lead things off. She is 0 for 1 with a couple of sacrifices. Flew out to left, back in the first. She bunts it. Foul. The 0-1 to Bodenheimer. Pops it up back, and that'll get out of play. It's 0-2. Three runs, 7 hits, 3 left on base for Kaukauna so far. One hopper to Troy, steps, throws, 1 down. Mosinee with 3 runs, 8 hits.
Pitcher number 38, Lily Baumgartner.
They've left 11. Baumgartner get her first at bat. Ground ball, foul. Not foul by much. It's 0-1. Another one fouled back, and it's 0-2. Again, in the bottom half of this inning, it'll be Schrader, Jerschley, and Jerschley for Mosinee. They got to get through this one first, and that'll miss outside. Try and keep this game tied. That one low. Back to even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another one foul back. Good at bat for Baumgartner. Ground ball right back up the middle. A base hit into center. Sharply hit right back up the middle. The go-ahead run for Kaukauna's on base for Boyle. Willie Boyle 1 for 3, a double and a run scored back in the first. She's grounded out twice since then.
Left fielder, Lily Boyle.
Troy playing way in. That one just out. That one sliced foul, third base side. Evens things up 1-1. The noise picking up. Ground ball to second, 4, 6, and the throw hits her. And they're going to call interference. That's going to be a double play. That'll be 6 unassisted, the interference. So 1 hit and nobody left. Bottom of the 8th, Schrader, Jerschley, and Jerschley coming up for Mosinee. They try and walk it off in extra time on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Bottom of the 8th, Baumgartner back out there after taking one off the helmet on the base pass in the top half of the inning. Schrader will lead things off. Maybe Schrader is 1 for 3. She singled off the center field fence back in the second inning. Ground ball to short. Wellhouse can't handle it, and it'll be an E6. The first error of the game for the Ghosts here in the bottom of the 8th, and that'll bring up Jerschley. Jerschley's got some of the hardest hit swings of the day. She's lined out to third base twice, flown out to deep center, and doubled. She's 1 for 4. She'll take one outside for ball 1. Last time up, she hit a line drive that Deering had no choice but to catch. That one low. It's 2-0. Lead off, and Schrader is aboard after the error. Ground ball into left field. That's a base hit. They'll go station to station. And now it'll be, can they throw out Peyton Jerschley on a bunt? Jerschley 3 for 4. You know it. I know it. The American people know it. She's going to be bunting. I was wrong as she takes strike 1. They're going to let her swing away and try and win this one. Outfield playing deep, no doubles. But a base hit in front could end this. Line drive, fair down left field line, that'll do it. Schrader turns third. She's tripped on the bag. They're going to call interference. She will score, and Peyton Jerschley will walk it off. As that'll be an RBI double. As coaches let them know the game's over, they're going to celebrate with Jerschley. As Schrader's in to score, it was interference at third anyway. The run was going to be awarded, and Mosinee will walk it off. Your score 4-3 on a 4-hit day and the walk-off double for Peyton Jerschley. Stay tuned. We got your Merrill Steel post-game show on the way. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. We'll be down the field with Coach Britsky and Peyton Jerschley on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw Steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Back here with your Merrill Steel post-game show. Walk-off winners, Mosinee in 8 innings, 4-3 on the 4th hit. A walk-off double by Peyton Jersey down that left field line. The run was going to count no matter what. Obstruction had been called to walk that one off as Mosinee gets to 5-1. A thriller here against a perennial powerhouse in Kaukauna. What a game, what a matchup these two teams had. And props for both teams scheduling this game. Getting this one in. It's a great test for both of them, for Kaukauna kind of retooling after their dynasty run the past half-decade. They have been phenomenal. With some new, younger players getting some time, making some plays. They come up just short. They got the 3 in the top half first, and that was it. Ava Bussey, spectacular in the circle as well. As Mosinee picks up the win, they're still breaking things down. So as we got our post-game coverage continuing, we're going to hear from a couple of our great sponsors as well. Big thanks to all of our sponsors in the Fox Valley area and in Mosinee. We'll have more of your post-game coverage on the way on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Your Merrill Steel post-game coverage continues. They're breaking things down, going over some details. They got to turn around, right, play again tomorrow morning. Got Hudson coming in. The schedule doesn't get any easier for Mosinee, and they're going to be battle-tested by the time tournament time hits as they look to make another run toward the Goodman Diamond and look to follow up the girls' basketball team, which was down up in Green Bay, I should say, just a few weeks ago at the state tournament. And we'll get Coach Britsky over here with Peyton Jerschley in a couple of moments. Got a big thanks to all of you, everyone watching and tuning in wherever you may be, coast to coast around the world, and maybe even Artemis 2 is listening. Who knows? Walk off. We'll break it down. We'll have Peyton Jerschley joining us, the walk-off hero, 4 hits on the day. And first of all, Kaukauna is always going to be a tough battle for any team. But talk about the competition you faced this year for the first couple of weeks.
Yeah, real tough. We are getting ready for playoffs, and our team battles with any team, so we got it.
And in this one, gave up 3 in the top of the first, and it seemed like this was going to be one of those offensive slugfest type games, but you guys buckled down defensively, and even the circle was really good as well. Just talk about, after that first inning, what it was like to try and get the comeback started, tie it up, and just battle every single at-bat.
Yeah, after that first inning, we used momentum, especially Ava on the mound. She gets us going. A few strikeouts, and our momentum's ours.
And then when you get to extras, you get the interference double play with their pitcher getting hit. They come in, you get a couple of runs out, and then it's up to you. I thought you were going to bunt, but they gave you the swing away, and you ripped one down the line. I guess, what was that feeling when you made contact?
It was great. I barreled it, and I was just hoping for Olivia to run. Like, she's fast. She's got it.
And obviously, Taylor had a couple right at that third baseman as well. Yeah, you were probably thinking, just don't catch it, right?
Yeah, she smoked them. Sometimes you just get unlucky.
And now you go forward, you turn around, you got another tough team tomorrow in a Division I opponent in Hudson. How are you going to now move on from this one, get ready for another really tough opponent?
Yeah, we can enjoy it tonight, and then tomorrow's a new game, new day. Just come out the same way we did.
And what was it like back on this field, getting the big win back at home?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, the season goes by quick, and you got to enjoy every second of it.
Okay, so we're going to do one last thing. You see our camera up in the little window up there. You've been around that house before. You know what to do. I'll count you in. We'll go 3, 2, 1.
I'm Peyton Jerschley, and I'm in the house.
Coach, do you want it? Or? It's your call. Up to you. Yeah, we'll get Coach out here, get some thoughts here. Our first game that we've seen you guys this year, and obviously making the non-coverage schedule you guys have it's a gauntlet for you guys. Obviously out of state for a few games. Hudson tomorrow, Kaukauna today. Just talk about making a schedule like this to get this team battle tested.
We look at the schedule and say who can we get in either here or there, and we want to compete. Again, we're not trying to go undefeated. This is a great game for us tonight. When we were in Florida, we played great teams from Kentucky and Ohio, and we struggled, but it's an opportunity to learn from it. And we had a lot of defensive plays tonight that we've practiced, but those are the boring things that the girls are buying into.
See, and a game like this, it's a game of inches. Whether it's that out at the plate that you guys got the double play, you get the interference in the top of the 8th on that double play. It's all those little things really add up. And in a game like this with these two teams, it's those things that are going to win it.
Right, and we were on the other end of it in Florida. So it's one of those things that we've learned now in our 2 weeks of games that it is one play. It comes down to one pitch, one play. And again, it's win or lose by one thing.
And you talked about the defense. Just talk about the defense. And Ava in the circle. She was out after that first inning. She settled down and was spectacular. 7 straight. Just talk about that kind of building momentum going forward.
Yeah, so Ava really well on the mound. Again, it's one of those things too. We're not looking to strike everybody out. Where it's don't do too much, just do your job, and get outs, and trust your defense. We, as I continue to tell the girls, we buy into the boring. So it's those little things that we do at practice. As a high school athlete, we don't like, right? And again, they've bought into that. So it's you got to give all the credit to the ladies.
And last thing I ask, when you get that walk-off, I know I was thinking, I'm sure they were too, thinking Peyton might be dropping one down to get to second and third with nobody out, but she swings away. You give her the green light, and she rips it down the line. I guess what were you seeing when you saw her make that contact?
It's just, you go throughout the game, she was hitting both pitchers really well. And again, I build it off from what we learned in Florida too, and just our top of the lineup and our bottom half of the lineup is starting to come through too, and everyone's building out confidence, and it's just one of those things that sure we could lay down a bunt but let her hit.
So, well, Coach, no better way to start the season for us with you, and we're glad to be with. First of all, again, thanks for the press box for keeping us protected from the weather. So we'll be here more and more, and hoping to see you many more times the rest of this year, and hopefully down in Madison eventually too.
Good. I appreciate it.
So that's Coach Britsky for Mosinee. They win this one walk-off fashion, 4-3-8. Peyton Jerschley, her 4th hit of the game was a walk-off double, and Mosinee gets their 5th win of the year. For Trevor Zaleski, this is Mike Whalen saying so long. This has been your Merrill Steel post-game show. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, stay cool, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time, and good night.